Welcome back. This is Good Evening KU, and I'm Elizabeth.
And I'm Katie. How are you doing today, Elizabeth?
I'm making it through. April is horrible for college students, so. How about you?
Doing good. The weather's been playing with my emotions.
Yeah.
Been, ups and downs lately.
I feel like spring is just never gonna come.
Yeah. Anything exciting happening for you this weekend?
Last weekend my sister-in-law came into town,
Cool.
and we celebrated her birthday because it was Tuesday, and
That's fun.
she came to KU, so she likes to reminisce. And then this upcoming weekend is Mom's weekend for my sorority, so I've got a lot going on.
Last weekend.
Oh, really?
Yeah. How old's your sister?
She's 24.
Cool. My sister's 22. Recently a KU thing has happened that's pretty neat. In fact, KU has partnered with the company Via Ride to bring a bike share program to campus. In fact, today, April 18th, was the launch party. Did you see that out on front of Stauffer Flint?
The bikes look really cool. I like how they are all red and blue, and they have the little Jayhawk on them. But yeah, I actually saw a lot of people riding today, considering how windy it was.
Yeah, well, because today they were free from what I've heard, but then from now on, if people are interested in the bikes, they'll get a 1 month is $14, and then if they're going to do a full year, it's $49, and they get unlimited rides for 30 minutes.
Dang, that's nice. That's perfect timing to get to class, or
especially if you're on a bike.
Oh yeah,
perfect timing.
Plus, it's nice that they're doing 1 month since it's so close to the end of the semester.
Yeah, so you can limit what you're doing. And evidently, they're super techy. I don't know a lot about technical stuff, but there's a scan. You scan the bike. This is what I've read from Lawrence Journal World. You scan the bike, and then you can get on the bike for how much time you rent for, 30 minutes, and then you get off the bike at the little stops that they have, and then you just scan it, and they go right back to where they from, and you're good to go.
That's nice.
So yeah, you don't have to worry about returning them or anything.
So did you hear about former First Lady Barbara Bush dying?
Very unfortunate event.
Yes.
She made it a long way, 92. It's a long time.
Yeah, her family has been in politics for a long time, so that was a huge loss for her.
Yeah, I think that they had the longest presidential marriage, 72 or 73 years.
Wow.
It's another long way. It's very impressive. But yeah, so that's unfortunate. But that's all we have for you today. And then next we have news. Thank you.
Welcome back. I'm Harold, and I'm flying solo for your Good Evening KU News Update. Following the recommendation from its marketing group, Lawrence Memorial Hospital will begin calling itself LMH Health. This comes after hospitals across the nation have decided to drop the word hospital from their names in order to communicate the other health practices offered. While the name change is uncertain, the health center has also announced its $90 million outpatient medical building near Rock Chalk Park. A Wells Fargo executive, Jennifer Riordan, died during an emergency landing of a Southwest airplane yesterday. Riordan's body partly exited the plane after an object from the exploding left engine broke the window next to her. Passengers were unable to pull her back into the plane, but were unable to resuscitate her when CPR was attempted. The Ambler Student Recreation Center held their first annual Inclusive Recreation Extravaganza on Tuesday afternoon. The event opened up with wheelchair basketball and various games such as goalball and unified soccer. The Rec's namesake, David Ambler, says he plans to organize a wheelchair basketball team in the near future after attending Tuesday's game. Former United States First Lady Barbara Bush passed away yesterday at the age of 92. Bush was the wife of former President George H.W. Bush and the mother of former President George W. Bush. Bush had battled multiple health issues during her later life, and she has been survived by her husband, 5 of her 6 children, and 17 grandchildren. That's all from me. Stay tuned. Next is entertainment.
Where you go to college makes a statement about you. This place will become a part of you, your identity for life. The University of Kansas. A great place to be you.
And this is your entertainment news. However, since I'm the absolute least qualified person to talk about pop culture, we're going to try something new today. So here are 3 things on Netflix that you need to watch. Number 3, Peaky Blinders. Peaky Blinders is not new to Netflix, but there's a fairly new season. Peaky Blinders is a British drama following the Shelby crime family in 1920s Birmingham. The show is worth binging with its focus on action and criminal diplomacy between the Shelbys and their rival gangs. Number 2, Flint Town. Flint Town is a beautifully done documentary that follows the understaffed and underfunded Flint, Michigan Police Department. The documentary follows the department through the 2016 presidential election and gives viewpoints of both the police and citizens and how they survive a city in crisis. Number 3, James Acaster's Repertoire. This comedy special is by far one of the best I've seen in a long time. The special is made up by 4 unique hour-long routines that are all linked together by running jokes and themes. Acaster's quirky style and unique personality make the special a must-watch. That's all for your entertainment update. Next is sports.
Welcome back, I'm Mike.
And I'm Suka. This is your Good Evening KU Sports Update.
KU football has decided to have open practice instead of a traditional spring game. According to a KU spokesperson, injuries at certain positions, such as the offensive line, have left the Jayhawks shorthanded this spring. The coaching staff reportedly deemed the roster too depleted to go through with a full-blown scrimmage. You can catch the open practice April 28th at 1 p.m.
WWE announced that professional wrestling legend Bruno Sammartino died at age 82 Wednesday morning. Sammartino, a WWE Hall of Famer, was known as one of the greatest professional wrestlers of any era and one of the ultimate good guys in the ring. Sammartino held the WWE title for nearly 8 years and became the household name over the course of his career.
The former UFC women's bantamweight champion Ronda Rousey made her WWE in-ring debut at WrestleMania. It was Rousey's first match after signing with the company this past January. Rousey is expected to continue in WWE as a full-time professional wrestler.
Construction work is underway on the new $26 million practice facility for the University of Kansas football team. The project is expected to finish before the end of the year and could possibly eliminate some students' parking area. The indoor practice space will be built on the west side of the Memorial Stadium, west of the press box. You can find updates on the project on the Kansas website.
Stay tuned. Next we have Brittany with our weather update.
Where you go to college makes a statement about you. This place will become a part of you, your identity for life. The University of Kansas, a great place to be you.
Welcome back, everyone. We're going to start the weather off with a live shot outside. Kiara is out there right now. Kiara, how is it?
Oh, it's really windy outside, and it's pretty cold, actually, out here.
Definitely. It's very windy. We have wind gusts up to 35 miles per hour. I can see your hair blowing around a lot. What are people wearing?
Most people are wearing jackets right now. We have some people, like, bundled up with, like, scarves and stuff even right now.
Definitely. You're going to want to bundle up because those winds are making it feel like it's in the upper 40s, so very chilly outside. Do you feel comfortable with what you're in?
I think I should probably have at least one more layer or at least some gloves because my hands are pretty cold right now.
Definitely. One last question. How are the skies right now? Do you see some blue?
It's kind of cloudy. I don't think I see any patch of clear sky right now.
Okay, awesome. Well, thank you so much, Kiera. I'm going to throw it back inside right now to look at what's going to be this week. Here are your weather headlines today. It was a lot cooler and definitely windy. That was the main topic today. Temperatures the rest of the week are going to be right around average, so we're not going to be a lot lower than we've been like last week. And then going into the weekend, a big drop is ahead and the rain is going to return. Not snow this time. Luckily, we'll just be dealing with rain going into this weekend. Right now though, it's very chilly outside. Temperature of 53 degrees, making it feel like it's in the 40s due to that wind. Northwest, about 15 to 25 miles per hour, so very chilly. Although we had some partly cloudy skies outside, now it's a little around, mostly cloudy right now, so it's picking up cloud-wise. We should clear overnight, though. I'm expecting that. Here's your evening forecast. We're going to hold on to the 40s by 9 o'clock, and then we will quickly drop off around 11 into the 30s. So we're going to get very cold tonight. The winds will take a long time to die down as well tonight, and the clouds eventually should clear up going into the overnight hours, allowing us to cool. Here's your track and field relay forecast. If you plan on going any of the days the rest of this week, it is very chilly. You're going to want to layer up and wear the jackets and even the gloves possibly because it's going to be windy. But the good news is we will have some sunny skies, so it kind of cancels each other out. There's some good and bad, but overall very interesting and chilly. Doesn't really feel like spring, and because I decided to do a countdown to summer, meteorological summer starts in 44 days. This is different from astronomical. So we have 44 days until summer starts, which is on June 4th. So it's going to be a lot longer, but we'll eventually get to the warmer weather because we're dealing with the cold stuff right now. It doesn't really feel like spring. Here's a look at your weekend forecast. Saturday is when the rain starts to move in. Around midnight is when you can start to see the rain approaching with that low pressure system. And then by lunchtime, it is officially around Lawrence. It's going to stick around until about 6 p.m. So all day Saturday is we're going to be dealing with rain here in Lawrence, but like I said, not snow. And if you don't really mind the rain at all, here's a Mass Street forecast if you plan on going shopping. 57 degrees on Saturday with the rain sticking around all day, and then Sunday it's going to be cloudy, but we will warm up a little bit to 61 for your high. Here's your clothing coordinator, kind of the same all for the rest of the week into the weekend. You're going to want the light jacket, jeans, and even the long sleeves because, like I said, the weather is a little bit below average from normal. We're usually about upper 60s, so very chilly outside, but we will warm back up going into the next work week. Friday, nicest day to end off this week. Increasing clouds, though, will start clear, and we'll have a high of 62 degrees. Sporting KC game also that day. And then going into this weekend, that's when the rain moves in. We'll warm up to 61 for your Sunday. And then next week, I call it the Royals week because they're here in hometown at Kauffman Stadium. We'll warm up to the upper 60s, right around average. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. See you next week.
Go on, listen.